Okay, we are starting back on all the tournaments. Oh dear, that would have been a nice little take. I'm up fairly well in this one in the bottom left. Um, some guy had doubled up in chips and just he played his aces horribly against me. I was playing 9-8 suited and I caught a 9 and an 8 on the flop, so I went hard and he went harder, only to reveal my two pairs beat his one pair. And then he went hard on me again when I had I think a pair of jacks. 3-4 here, we're gonna fold. It's early on in this upper right one. Oh, I'm gonna raise 3 times here, the big blind with Jack 8. King Jack, we're gonna fold out of the gun. Um, oh, we have a tournament starting. Okay, so he called. And we win the flow flip. Now we're in the money in the upper left. So did you have a question about bankroll uh, or you're just putting a statement out there that you like bankrolls? Oh, I'm just sticking with 45-man tournaments, like a standard size, and I'm sticking with the $50s. I started with about 50. I put $50 on my account. Um, that's about I think 30-ish. Um, I could play 30-ish. I can always reload, right? So I don't dump a lot in at a time. Um, a win in these 45 mans are $19, so it's not bad. I'm gonna raise here this Jack Queen. 8-9. We're gonna call of spades. Didn't hear the cutoff raised, the min raised, but he. Okay, that's good. Yeah. So look at that. In the bottom left, I just flopped the nuts. Full house, baby. Let's see what he's gonna do. Oh, he bets. We're gonna have to Hollywood this a little bit, I think. We don't want to just click call right away. We want to seem like we're sweating it out a little bit. So the next card, hopefully he'll like to raise a little bit more. And we're gonna sweat our time bank a little bit too. Okay, and we call. And the 10 of spades hits. We're gonna call with our fives. Yeah, I was doing it with the 50 cents. Okay, so I'm gonna just check here. This might be a mistake. And we're gonna half pot bet the fives because I caught a set. And I think we're just gonna max all in, see if we can trick this guy into just calling. Sometimes I find that this dunk, there it is. Oh baby, he had a 10. Sweet, sir, thank you. Did you like my full house? We're gonna put in a pot size bet with these fives because they're not. Ooh, I don't like the diamond. It's actually half, and we're gonna raise 3 times with the ace queen down the bottom. Yeah, I for over 2 months I was only playing the 50 cent ones, and I was okay. I'm gonna call with the fives. Okay, now we have a full house, ladies and gentlemen. So we're just gonna throw in all our chips. We are gonna fold this king queen. It's not worth getting involved. Yeah. So with the 50 cent games, I was still drinking a lot, and when I drink and play, I'm the worst. I might as well just write a check right to PokerStars because I literally just lose every game. I'll get up, like I'll get in a tournament too, and I'll get up crazy, and I'll have like over 1 million chips, and then just completely blow it before I get into any real money. It's really bad. I know I'm bad, but sometimes I get this stupid idea that having a couple beers and playing poker is fun, and it never turns out fun in the end. So there's some good advice. Don't drink and play. We're folding way too much in the upper left here. We're down to 3. We should be getting very aggressive now. Pair of jacks, I'm going to 38 remaining. I'm just gonna call and hopefully we catch a set. I'm not gonna be married to it. Well, we're gonna put in a half bet. Put in another half bet. Not sure what he's waiting for, but okay, he wants to show me his cards. Oh, he's got queens and we got jacks. And we're gone. This king jack down on the bottom right, I'm going to raise. We have flush draw. Um, we have a royal flush draw. So maybe we should just hang in there. We do not have an ace though. So we are going to check for a free card. And we have a royal flush, ladies and gentlemen. I have never seen a royal flush before. Whoop whoop! And we got sevens up here, so we're going to dump her all in. I got a half pot, so we can show it. I gotta show it. You gotta see it, kids. You gotta see it. That's crazy. And we're sitting in first place down there too. So come on, call, re-raise, something. Call, 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 re-raise, re-raise, re-raise. Oh yes, we get to show it. Yes. HUD is a heads-up display, and it. I could turn it on quick just so you could see what it looks like. It goes on around your table and it gives you information. Oh no! I didn't have that table loaded up. Oh no! Here, I'll add the source and I can show you in the history. Okay, let me just. Oh, darn it! I just lost ace jack in the up. I got too much going on. Okay, where's the replay here? Oops. Okay, down your bottom right, I have it. There it is. There's the royal flush. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Fours, we're gonna get it all in here. I haven't been really paying attention to this one very much, and I'm in the money. So, oh, and we get a call now. Well, hopefully he doesn't catch an ace, a queen, or a jack. Oh, and he doesn't. Woo, woo, woo. 5, 6. We're gonna stick it all in. Ace, king. We are going to put it all in against this guy that just went all in. I don't mind losing 1,600 chips if we're wrong, but by dumping all in, that um, gets other players at the table to more inclined to fold. Oh, I can't believe this guy called that. What a guy. You know, you got Jack King. I'm from Kitchener, Ontario, in Canada. Queen Jack. We're gonna just call here. Hopefully get some limpers in. Make it worth a while. Ace or king, please. There it is. And we hold. Wow, I can't believe I douched out on that one. We have to just call here. Hold on to. Yes! The twos hold on for us. And we're going to call with the queen jack. We got to dump all in here again. We don't have enough chips to play around. I'm just going to check with the queen jack. We are going to fold the queen jack. And we came in third. So what did third pay us? 1009. Okay, so I haven't been keeping track of how many games I played or anything. I'll just tell you if my my bank is up or not. It's not up because I played a $4.40 tournament and we didn't do so well in that one either. So we're gonna continue on. Try to get a couple more winners here. Or actually try to get a couple winners. Seeing third place isn't really a winner. Okay, so I'll back to the heads up display. It's it keeps track of information of the players, like what they've been playing. So for example, it tells you how often they voluntarily put money into the pot. That's called your VP IP or whatever. Um, and it just gives you a bunch of stats. I found that there wasn't enough information. Like you didn't have enough hands to get a good read on what it was possibly saying. So maybe it said he was playing loose, but you know you only saw 30 hands. So you know maybe he just had good. You know he could have had a good set of hands over those 30 hands. So you know he was playing at 30% or 40% of his hands. Yeah, so I found that. It wasn't that great. I'm gonna call down here with the 9-7, and that's why. Now we're gonna bet. Yeah, hold a manager, that stuff. Those are heads up displays. Now we're gonna call. Oh, if we better not get another diamond. Thank you. Let's see which ones I got. Okay. Why do we have two people all in the first hand and I have ace king? Should I call? Shouldn't I call? This is probably a mistake. And we're calling. Well, two of us have the same hand, so two of us are going to share it. And Mr. Jack is going home. Thank you. So that was worthwhile. Pair of eights. We are going to call because this table is heated right now, and I don't want to induce any more money in the pot than I need to for eights. And in fact, I wouldn't mind if everyone kind of limped in because, oh boy, another all in. Okay, so we're folding eights. Two, three, I'm gonna min raise, suit it on the button. Just fold it to me. Haven't had this situation in a while. King 8 in the upper left. We are going to just check, see what happens. We caught the 8, so we are going to put in a bet and see what happens. He's going to call, so we're going to check for a free card. Now the only thing that would really beat us, okay, we'll just call. I don't think he had 4s or else he'd be betting heavier. He could have, the only thing that could beat us is the queen, or his 10s. So there's another hole in my game, is completely forgetting about just pocket pairs, and I do that fairly often. I forget to think like he could be holding aces or he could be holding kings. I only like I'm so into reading the I'm so into reading like what they could have that matches the flop and the community cards that I forget to consider like aces and kings and queens and etc. Okay, ace queen here. We're gonna raise 3 times the big blind. Eight jack suited. We're gonna limp in. There's lots of possibilities that you can catch there. We only want to see a cheap flop. We're up a little bit in chips, and the big blind's still 20. Down the bottom left, king queen. We're gonna raise 3 times the big blind. This guy might just go all in, which will be fine. We would like to see that. Okay, and we'll call. Show me a jack. Show me a jack, queen, or king. And you don't show me nothing. I call his small raise, and the flop did not suit us whatsoever. I'm gonna let that go. 8 queen suited. We're gonna fold. It's not a strong hand. He's probably all in. Yep. King 9, I'm going to raise 3 times the big blind. It's a little bit of chip power as well that helps get him to fold. Then I figure if someone has something, they're gonna play it, right? Ace Jack, we're gonna raise, but not by very much. Oh, and does the Jackie hold? Yes, it does. Thank you very much. Ace Queen. We're gonna call and see a flop. Oh, look who just flopped the nut flush in the upper right. So we're gonna check and hopefully get some bluffing going on. Come on, sir. Oh, I'm King Jack in the bottom right. I'm gonna call. Just I like the position. I'm gonna call this, and we're gonna check, and we're gonna put in a pot size bet. And he folds. This guy might know what he's doing. He put in one bet. I called. He didn't have anything. He wasn't putting any more money in the pot. So if I didn't bet, he was probably just checking. The King Jack. We have top pair, so we're gonna put in a bet. So we're sitting in fairly good position in all 4. We're in first in these 2 bottom ones. Ace 8, I'm gonna fold. There's a raise under the gun. I'm going to raise upper left with Queen Jack in the small blind, and he decides to call. We do have a possible flush draw with the Jack. The only thing that would beat us would be the Queen or the King of Hearts, which he doesn't have. So we won that small battle. Oh, the King 3 wins. So we're slowly getting to the mid game in the three of them. In the bottom left, we're kind of in it. So I should start getting more involved. I'm going to stick mostly with position when I do get involved. Fours on the bottom right, I'm going to call under the gun. Fours aren't great unless you catch a four on the flop. Or catching two fours would even be better. What did that guy say about my royal? Well, I must have dunked out of that tournament somehow. Okay, we got some heavy action and my fours are no good. I think I did dunk out of that one. How can you lose a tournament after getting a royal flush? I don't know. Must be bad. Oh no, maybe they just switched me tables. I'm still in it. So a couple things like when I find like when I start multi-tabling, like a couple of my leaks are I stop paying attention to like whereabouts I am in the tournament, like and what level I'm kind of at, and I just kind of play a standard way. Whereas I think it's like mid-level, I need to start getting it in more. I have to start loosening up and not playing so tight. A queen 10, I'm gonna fold. Four ace, we're gonna raise three times the big blind. Pair of fours, we're gonna call. So he attacks back with an all-in. That is not worth the call. Don't need to leave half my chips because he's got something awesome. Probably doesn't, but it's not worth a coin flip. My fours are no good. See, I think that this one down on the bottom right, I raised three times the big blind. I think next time either, I think it should have been a fold or just a min raise. Because if he's gonna go all in, he's going all in no matter what. So I should minimize my my chip loss. I guess it's kind of situational. You never really know, right, what the big blind's gonna do. Ace 10. I'm gonna raise three times the big blind. I'm under the gun. We're missing two people. So it is a short table. Ace Jack in the upper right. So this early stages of the tournament, eights. I'm gonna just put it all in under the gun. I'm gonna raise 3 times the big blind, the ace jack. Surprised it was folded to me. He's got quite a bit of chips, so he may do something douchey like re-raise or something. It's pretty... Okay, so we caught top pair, and we also have the flush draw possibility, so we're gonna raise a half pot. Okay, now we have 2 aces, so we're gonna put in another half pot. Six, seven on the button. I'm gonna call. I obviously lost a bad hand here with my eights. He called with ace jack, and my eights didn't hold up. Ace six. I gotta dump it all in with no chips. Catch an ace or a six. I caught a straight ace high. Is that all I got? Ace high. Okay, this guy's sticking around. We're not sure why. So, and I don't really have anything, so I'm not gonna put any more chips in. I'm gonna just fold. King Jack, we are going to get it all in, sirs. Queen 10, we're gonna raise 3 times the big blind. Kings and jacks. Show me a king, don't show me an ace. Oh, the magic river washes us all away. Oh, look at this. In the upper right, we caught what is called a straight. The nut straight, and this guy wants to keep raising me. He wants to re-raise me. Come on, man. Come on, man. What you got? You got 2 pair? I got a straight, yo. Ba-bam! Glad you had lots of chips, sir. Oh, my straight beat your 2 pair. The bottom right, I'm not going to do anything crazy. I'm just going to call with the 3s in the upper left. Oh dear, I have a feeling this guy, is this guy that crazy that he's going to go all in? I'm going to put in a raise with King 8 suited. I have a feeling he's going all in. Don't you just have that funny feeling? No, he's going to raise though, and I'm not going to hang out with him. King Jack, we're just going to fold now. This guy seems he seems a little desperate to get his chips in. I think we're going to be saying goodbye to him very shortly. I'm going to get another one started. it is. It's a little bit bigger. What the heck? Okay. Now I see what I was doing. Oh, we got some favorable hands here. Look at all these beautiful hands. What am I going to do with all this? Pair of nines. We are going to call after a raise from the hijack position. We have an all-in with 4,000 chips. Unfortunately, we have to fold our ace-jack. He decided to go all in, and I just caught a set. Perfect. Perfect, sir. This is what I'm talking about, these games where they catch top pair and then they dump all in. I don't understand that play at all. That's how these guys seem to play. Oh, I got top pair, dump all in. Pair of sevens, I'm gonna fold. I'm gonna raise 3 times the big blind. Actually, I'm just gonna dump all in with ace 4. I'm not gonna dick around with it. Let him decide if he wants to put all his chips in the middle. Queen 10. We are gonna call. I'm gonna check. Possible inside straight possibility. If we do catch an ace, and then we would catch a lot more action, I believe. But I don't think we're getting the correct odds. Fold. Oh, sorry, it was not an inside straight possibility. It was an open-ended straight. There's a leak in my game. I'm not paying attention. Change that. think I am playing a little bit too tight again. Have to work on that. Resize all these silly things. Oh, while I'm trying to play. Yeah, okay, so not doing too bad. I think on the weekends I'll stick to doing actual tournaments all weekend, and then during the week in the evenings I'm gonna stick to doing these bankroll builders to try to build up my bankroll for the weekend, and then see how I do in tournaments. Pair of kings, I'm gonna raise 5 times the big blind. Sometimes this, oh, and we still get callers. He must have something great. This is a good opportunity to limp in with a7. I'm really just looking for the flush draw. I don't want to get too tied up in. Okay, so we just flopped a full house with the kings, so I'm gonna check. I'm gonna put in a half pot bet. See what happens. I'll put in a pot size bet. See what happens. He really didn't have very much. It's unfortunate when you flop the absolute nuts and your opponent does not have very good cards or whatever. For whatever reason, they're just not interested in betting. Drives you nuts. And then when you do think you have the nuts, someone's got something, like when you think you've got the nut flushed and someone's got a full house on you, or there's been those times too, where or you have a full house and someone has four of a kind. Those are disasters. But what are you gonna do? You gotta play your full house, right? Or you're playing a full house and just a better full house beats you. I've had that happen. We like the sixes here for a min raise. We're gonna start sticking in min raises in the first three positions after the blinds pass. And look, so now we know our answer. We're gonna dump all in instead, because that doesn't work. Gonna get it all in with the sixes down here. How did this happen? Come on. Gotta be kidding me. We have two callers. It's ridiculous. Pair of eights, we're just gonna stick it in. We're not gonna fudge around with min raising because they didn't respect it. They just jammed it back on us. So we'll just jam in the first place. Let them decide if they want to call or not. Oh, the king connects with a straight. Wow, redemption for the kings because he almost lost it to two pair. Or actually, just the ace is all he had to lose it to. Ace four, I have to fold. The big blind has me covered four times. So this is, some of the things, the leaks that I had to have to look for. And just ace four isn't a great hand to play. Quickly approaching break, and I could use a coffee. Can I make a coffee in 5 minutes? That is the question. This ain't no instant coffee. This is percolated coffee. Can I percolate a coffee in 5 minutes? And pour it and get it. This, I don't know. Maybe I can get a little bit of a head start on it. Hmm. Need some late in here. Fold, fold. Oh, we're at the final table, this bottom right. 7 places pay, and 5-3 ain't gonna cut the cheddar. Upper left, I'm gonna raise 3 times the big blind with King Jack off suited in the small blind. Jack 9 suited, I'm gonna raise 3 times the big blind. This ace 10 I'm going to dump all in if it is folded to me. And it's not. This has got to be a fold. It's unfortunate. He has me completely covered. What I usually do is I would go all in and he would call, and 9 out of 10 times he'd catch whatever river card he needed, and out I go. So we're going to try things a little bit different here. And we're going to have to swallow our pride and fold down some good cards sometimes. Hopefully that gets us some more wins. I'm just gonna play it safe at this final table right now because around break time, and we're talking like less than a minute from break, um, everyone gets crazy. People play crazy stuff and just do crazy moves, so I don't need to get donked out of a tournament because some idiot is doing something crazy. King Jack in the upper right hand corner. I'm in the cutoff. I'm gonna put a 3-time bet in. And what about that coffee? Oh! I'll be back.